Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be giving you guys a makeup tutorial, an in-depth makeup tutorial to go from this into this. So yeah, let's get started. So I want to first go over skin prep. That is step number 1. Skin prep is so important. Like, it's actually one of your most important steps to get like a smooth base that lasts a long time. I use this toner. It's the Mugwort Essence. Next, I go in with this Bean Essence. And I like to use only one pump since that's what works best for me. Now, this is one of the most important steps for your base, which is your moisturizer. Don't be afraid to go like a lot on your moisturizer. You should have kind of a good amount of moisturizer. So I'm using the Glow Recipe one. Honestly, you can use whatever moisturizer you want, but make sure you add a lot. That is what's gonna make your makeup last and look like effortless and flawless. Now we'll be going over like the makeup base. I actually use like a variety of products. I have the Say one, and I also have like these Goldie Drops from Drunk Elephant. If you want like an extra shine, I would recommend you use these two, either or. Today I'm gonna be using the Goldie Drops. I just apply it like so, and now you mix. I pulled out the mirror, guys, but look at my skin. So now I'm going to be moving on to cushion foundation. I like to use the Clio Kill Cover Mesh Glow Cushion. It works and it gives me such a good glow. Like, when you take photos, I'll show examples on the screen. Like, look how good my skin looks. I wouldn't say you should spread it. Honestly, tap it in to every crevice of your skin and make sure you go on your forehead. Blend your foundation really nicely, and that like moisturized base is what is going to make it look like natural. And if you think your shade is a little bit too light, don't be afraid to go down to your neck. I use this concealer from Too Faced. You want to add it to your under eyes for now, and maybe some like parts that you want to brighten up, like maybe here. I don't do this all the time, but it really depends on the person. Now what you want to do is wait like 30 seconds or a minute so you can really let this concealer like dry and have bigger coverage. And then what I like to do is grab a beauty blender and start to blend. I had a pimple here and now it's like literally gone, but I look pale as a ghost, but trust, we're gonna fix it on the next step. So for this step, it is blush, but we're gonna have like multiple layers of blush, but I recommend you use like a liquid blush for the first time and then go over it with a powdered blush. I have two that I really like to use. So this one is the Say one in Spicy, and this one is the NARS one. So for this look, I'm probably gonna go with this one. I like to just like put it on my cheek here and here. You blend with the same sponge. I like to go like kind of under the eyes and like on your cheekbone. And also if you have excess, I like to put it like under my eyebrows or like on the eyebrow points here, and also on my, recently my contour like shattered on the ground, but it's okay because we have this like mini one. It's a bronzer, but it works the same, from NARS. And what I like to do, I like to add it here, here, as well as your forehead points. So now you blend it out. I'm gonna do my eye makeup. Listen to me, guys. Eye makeup is one of the most important steps to transform your look from just your bare face to like a full makeup look. It is really important you guys follow these steps. So for the palettes that I like to use this one from Romand. I'm pretty sure it is in the shade 05. And I also really like to use the Color Director one from Too Cool for School. I first start off with like lighter color to just have like a base. And also you should go in with kind of like a fluffier brush like that. And then what you want to do is just put it over your eyelid. I would also like to take like a pinker shade, put it mid-eye and up. So one tip that I learned that is really important is that you can manipulate your eyes. Like, even if your eye ends here, it can end like here and color it in all the way to here. That really helps enlarge your eyes and makes a difference. Also, I like to go underneath, like here. Take like a darker pink or like these two shades, and I like to put them on the ends of my eye. Finally, for the most important step, use like this dark brown here. Do you see where your eyelashes are? Go like a little bit above that, so like literally like the end of your eyelid, and then like kind of spread it out. What you also can do is get like a thinner brush, is take the darkest shade and put it like on the inner again, just to create the depth. I like to trace my waterline with it and kind of like blend it out after. Okay guys, did I mention that you have to trust the process with this? Like, it's not gonna look as good as you hope in like the beginning stages, but as you build it up, then the look will come together. So now I'm gonna do Egosal. So what I recommend is this Judy Doll contour. Grab like a thin brush to really like carve out your Egosal. So basically I like to take like this shade. I like to squint my eyes, and do you see the fat that comes under? Yeah, that's where you want to go like a little bit more down, and then you fill it in. And I like to go until your eyebrow where it ends. Go in with a concealer to brighten the Egosal even more on the highlights. Go a little like there, blend it out, and like you just use like the back of the brush and kind of guide your eye. Do you see that, guys? This is what you want. Soft 3-dimensional look. I like to grab like the same shade, and then go just above the Egosal highlight, and I like to color that in so that you can like clearly see the defined line. And if you want to go darker, you definitely can. I sometimes find that with the Judy doll, it doesn't go very dark. I actually like to take like an eyeshadow color, deepen it. I go under it. The step that's gonna make this look amazing is the eyeliner. Eyeliner is actually a really important skill that you have to master. It might not come as easy like on your first try, but it is really important to practice it. I'm pretty sure the brand is called Mio Piolo. I use this, and like after when it dries, it is completely smudge free. So having a good eyeliner that stays, that's when you know your makeup is bomb. I like to go as long as possible. On natural days, I like to follow like the natural downwards shape of my eyes, but for like a heavier makeup look, I like to go upwards more. Add some at like your inner, and then smudge it out. And now for the other side, genuinely guys, don't worry if your eyeliner is uneven. Maybe you notice it, but trust me, other people definitely would not just like look at your eyes and like compare eyeliner shapes. As long as they look similar. Also, I like to fill in some of that waterline at the top. And when you messed up, literally just smudge it since it's not fully dried yet. Do you see, guys? Feel free to add more. Next up is nose contour. So from just going from a natural to a more full face makeup, nose contour is what is going to make it kind of more unrecognizable. So this is how I do it. Use kind of this cool tone shade. This is my placement. So I go from here at the sides, and then also to add more dimension to your nose bridge, and just kind of make like a circle, but it's kind of like a parallelogram on your nose tip, and then blend it out. I also like to go like here to make your nose smaller. Go in with concealer and add concealer to your nose tip here, small dot here, and also to the sides. This is what's gonna brighten your face. And also I like to add it here in the corners. Blend in now. You don't have to wait, but I like to start from my outer one, and you just want to blend it out. Add highlighter. So I have like this one, add the dot. Go in with like a very fluffy brush and go on the highlighted points. And also like in here. I'm gonna do my eyebrows. Carve out my brows, but kind of making it smaller and slimmer. Just following the shape of it, but making it like thinner. And after that, I go in with a brow pencil, darken my brows. Honestly, you can use whatever brow pencil. I find that like even drugstore eye pencils, like this one's from CoverGirl, it literally works the same as like high-end products. So don't waste your money since they literally all look the same. They all last the same. And yeah, I'm just gonna like make my brows darker. It's okay if your eyebrows are kind of uneven, but try to keep it as even as possible. Blend it out a little. I like to take a powder. This one's from Shiseido, but you can use like other powders and just like add that. Get blush. What I also like to do is like go on my nose and also like here on my chin. Build it up. Like, don't be afraid. Now it's time for lip combo. So for this look, I'm gonna be having this lip liner and also this Romand Juicy Lasting Tint in the shade Nucademia, if that's how you pronounce it. I like to kind of overline my lips a little. For the Cupid bow, like I kind of skip over it like that, and also go underneath your lips. Basically just carve it out. Take this tint, put it on. Okay, if you think that this shade is too like pale, then you can also use like a brown lip gloss to kind of like tone it down. This one's from Fenty Beauty, and you can just like add some. This is the final makeup look. It is actually so cute, like, and feel free to, if you try this out, tell me how it went. And hopefully you guys learned some makeup tips today. Bye! See you guys in the next video.